What is going on, everybody? Good Sunday morning to y'all. Y'all, see that? I'm practicing for the event that I'm going to be attending in June in Athens, Alabama, with my sister Lori, and so I'm got to get my y'all and fixing, bless your heart, and all that good stuff. But anyways, my name is Manny Vitale, host of My Fight Our War, and co-host of Music and Mayhem with my brother Skylar Ray. And I am coming at you live from Detroit, Michigan on this beautiful Sunday. It is about let's see, it's 6:37 on this beautiful Sunday here in Detroit. And I'm supposed to actually be up and out and at the gym, but a little frustrating, as those of you who know me and follow me know about my numerous surgeries. And actually, today's I was able to get this shirt on here, and no, no, no tape, no bandages, and I have to behave myself right now because actually OG just chimed in at the gym. And well, since you're watching OG, I was thinking, let's see, workout my legs and one arm, or go live for a while and bother some people. Option B. So while I'm sitting here with y'all, OG's at the gym working out. She's got to hold it. She's got to keep in shape, man. As an admin in any platform, doing social media is a very demanding job. But when you're an admin in My Fight Our War, then look out. So she's got to be in shape because the just a vigorous, just the physicality that's taken on. And I'm just bullshit. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm still sleepy, I think. Tyler, how you doing, my brother? Good morning to you. Um, but yeah, I was just going through all of my notes and all of this fun stuff here, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do what I love doing, and that's just go on and see if anyone's awake and wants to chit chat a little bit. And I got my brother Tyler and OG's at the gym doing some deadlifts. So tear it up, you can do that. And I think I am going to just visit with the family for a while. So that means I will just, I think I'll bypass the gym today. I'm going to take the day off from the gym, and but I am not going to skip breakfast because it's the most important meal of the day, and especially when you eat as healthy as I do. Those of you who have seen, I like to, we go to Apple Annie's after our workout. And a friend of ours owns Apple Annie's. And again, that's in Michigan. They're probably all over. But Kathy owns Apple Annie's. And those of you who are in Michigan, the Macomb County area, check out Apple Annie's. It's over on Gratiot in Roseville. And I'm having a ball going there because I always get my big ass Belgian waffle with whipped cream, strawberries, bacon. But it's turned into a competition with the wait staff. Usually you got your waffle, throw on some strawberries, a little bit of whipped cream, right? No, 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 no. See, when you're part of My Fight or War, we've got some perks, and I've actually been. I posted a few of them. It's funny, man. I never know what to expect when I get my waffle. It might just be a little kind of neat design. It might, during the holidays, I had one use the whipped cream and made a Santa. One was an elf. One was a Christmas tree. And one waitress, uh, she was a little creative, and it was a pair of saggy boobs on my waffle. Hmm. Anyways, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna just kind of just ease into this Sunday and chill with you guys for a little bit. Tyler, he's getting moving. He's got his first cup of coffee. You go for it there, brother. And I am just going to kind of just wing it. And for those of you who do know me, you're like, no shit, that's what you do every day. Um, but there is so much going on. Like I said, my mind has just been nonstop. And it's been that way since the studio was created. And the endless possibilities are just, and I don't know if you guys can hear some music in the background. Let me know if you guys hear. I've got, I just realized I've got my music playing, and it's just like, all right. So let me know if you can hear some music. If so, I've got Smo playing in the background. But there is so much going on between My Fight or War and Music and Mayhem. And hopefully, those of you may have seen uh, a part of that last night with just an awesome individual, man. DJ Bobby Boom over at the Boom Squad was a guest last night. Just talking with King Handsome, Skylar Ray, and some of the boys are just about doing shows. And you know me, I don't need an excuse to do a show. I mean, it's Sunday morning. Let's go live. It's raining. Let's go live. The pizza's going to be ready in a half hour. Let's go live. And I'm actually not even kidding. Uh-oh, what do we got going on here? Let's get an update. Tyler, my coach is putting me on a protein diet soon, so any advice will be appreciated. Well, I tell you what, man, it's not. I remember when I started training 100 million years ago, man, we would get the whey protein mix in the powders and all that, and it tastes like shit. So, of course, the supplements, but then, you know what, man, just listen to whatever he says. Just start pounding down some steaks. I mean, it's terrible to have to do, but yeah, steak is always good. Let's see. Uh, Tyler, I hope you enjoyed it because this is just the beginning. I don't want to give too much away, but the one thing I do have to kind of look at is there is so much happening in such a short time that I'm starting to. I need to reel myself in. I got to pull my own reins back a little bit because this is getting um, a little bit much. Because the last thing I ever want to do is start doing stuff to try to get more content out there, which is my main goal is to expand as much as possible with My Fight or War and to help people that are dealing with any type of addiction, mental health issues, and all that. That's first and foremost. But now seeing this amazing gift and opportunity that I've been given by these amazing artists and hosts of other shows that are actually allowing me into their inner circle is a gift that I do not take lightly. I'm very humbled by it, and I want to bust my ass to be the absolute best that I can at it. I am not going to half-ass anything, and because I was going to do this, do that, go live this day, that day with all these different people, and we're still going to do it. We're still doing things, but um, I need to focus on what's most important, and first and foremost is that right there, My Fight or War. That is our family. That is what we the mainstay, and that's what brought all of us together was My Fight or War. So that will never ever change. Um, oh gee, wait, man, you're supposed to be working out. Marina, how you doing? Good morning to you, and also welcome. I saw that you popped on with our family. I saw the post the other day, and very happy forward to getting to know you better and along with the rest of our incredible family. As you can see here, I mean, I know you know probably nothing about me. Um, a lot of hosts like to post their, we're going to be going live at this date, this time. Well, I do the same thing every Monday at 7-ish sharp. Yeah, see, I could do that. When you create a show, you can make the rules. So 7-ish sharp every Monday, My Fight or War, and this is for you, Marina, so you can kind of get a little track of what I don't know if that just cut out on my end or your end, but anyways, Monday's My Fight or War. Every Monday, 7 o'clock, we have guests come on, tell their amazing stories. Wednesdays at 7, myself and Skylar Ray, my brother Skylar Ray, we have a show, Music and Mayhem. And let's just say between the two, things are just rolling right now. I don't want to let too much out because these announcements are very, very big, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I want to do it the right way. So, so that was for you, Marinia. And I hope I'm saying your name right, Marinia Costa. Like that name. Stacy's on here with us, which is actually talking about Skylar Ray. That's Skylar's Ma right there. So good morning. Great way to start the day. Well, I appreciate that. And I tell you, you're going to find a lot of fun here. I mean, we are here first and foremost to, as a family. I mean, I've said from the beginning, we're here to love, support, and motivate each other. We're also here to give you a kick in the ass if you start getting into pouty boo-boo mode. We will support you, motivate you, but we're not going to ever let you just sit there and feel like you're alone. That's not what My Fight or War is about. So thank you again so much for being part of this family. And really, like I said, really looking forward to getting to know all you, and then you getting to know all of us as well. So welcome. Yeah, well, see, that's OG. For just to let you know, OG is my admin. She runs the show. She runs scheduling. She runs booking our flights, booking the shows when we are in our studio in New York. Now booking shows when we travel around the United States to other events. So yeah, I like to make her life as hectic as crazy because every time they're like, "Manny, can you do this show?" Yep. Can you do this one? And now, yep. So I just like to make her a little nuts. Um, Good morning, Wanda. It's great to see you guys, man. I actually didn't, as you guys know, I have no idea. It's like flip of the coin. Do I go to the gym or do I turn right and walk into the studio? Today's Studio One. So studio it is. So good morning, Wanda. And let's see, we're good for now. All caught up. But Tyler, you saw last night, Wanda. I think you were on last night as well. We had a lot. It was fun, man. I tell you, DJ Bobby Boom, and I got to him through my brother King Handsome. Which, by the way, do not forget today, King Handsome, Skylar Ray dropping a new video, a new music video they did. Billy Goat. I can't remember where it was filmed, but as soon as I heard that, the thing I thought of with Billy Goat was those videos that I've seen with the goats that you scare them and they fall over. Oh my god, I got to get one. If I ever got a fainting goat or a goat that passes out like that, you guys probably would never see me, or I'd just be running around the phone doing Facebook Live, just walking around. I could just see it. That'd be great. Be, oh, come, Susie be having a ball. We'd be sitting there with my little new goat. Then all of a sudden, fall over. It'd be great. So that's on my bucket list. So OG, I got to look into how much it costs to get a goat and see if I can have it here in my apartment. Grab Susie the Wonder Dog. Why not? Tyler, DJ, Bobby Boom was a fun guest last night, and it's the first time I met him. And see, I love doing that shit. I've had people tell me, when you bring these guests on, make sure you get a backstory. Make sure you talk to them. Make sure this, make sure that. You know what? Enjoy. No, that's not how I roll. But I love that shock and awe, just like the audience does. And when I'm hearing these stories for the first time, just like you guys, I'm just like, what? And just like when I'm on a show as a guest, I would prefer, the same way. I mean, a lot of the hosts, like even, I'll get a little bit of a backstory on somebody because let's just face it, everyone's not quite what they seem or who they claim to be when they're on social media. So we do have to be careful, before bringing someone on live, just to make sure. And but yeah, I like that the unknown. What you gotta? And my dog makes his breakfast. Oh my god, Tyler, I gotta see it when we're there, man. I have got to be part of this. I need to have at least a half a day with a fainting goat. My bucket list. OG, you got to talk to Tyler. Set up a time. I don't care if we have to stay an extra day. I don't care if we'll do another meet and greet. Can we let's bring the goat to the meet and greet? Oh my God. Excuse me. This is going to be great. Um, we've got a lot of things happening, obviously, with the My Fighter War. We, for those of you, obviously know, and for anyone who may be popping on for the first time, right now I'm in my studio here in Detroit, and we do all of the remotes from here. Whoever it is that's coming on, including My Fighter, or I'm sorry, Music and Mayhem, I shoot the links out and we do them from here. We are going to be converting over the studio, and I'm going to be doing in-person interviews and shows here as well. But as of right now, we also have a studio in New York and in Connecticut, and we fly out every 6 weeks ish. Sometimes a little sooner, sometimes a little later. It depends. And actually, it's going to be changing regularly now with the changes that are happening with our schedule, with the agenda that's happening between My Fighter War and Music and Mayhem. And not only flying to Connecticut, but that's the rock solid thing as far as our home base here in Detroit and in New York. The New York setup is really, really nice. There we do 100%. It's all in person, and it's recorded though, and that's because we've got our amazing producer Matt Cronin, who is our producer, our editor. After the show, he produces and edits the show, and then it's dropped every Sunday at 7 o'clock. If you could please go to My Fighter War on YouTube, and while you're there watching all these incredible people and their stories, just give us a click on My Fighter War YouTube. Subscribe to us; it would really help. Share our content, and as well, if you could pop on over to My Fighter War on TikTok and follow us there. It'd really help out a lot with our viewers, and to help with some of our costs, which are starting to. It's a good bad thing. It's a good thing because we're having to do a lot more traveling, so it's actually not a bad thing. So I shouldn't even say that. But the good thing is it doesn't cost you guys anything. All it is a click of a button, and our numbers will go up for subscriptions for YouTube and followers at TikTok, and it would help us tremendously. I definitely appreciate that. Okay, what did I do? Hold on, I got a laughing face. What did I do? You know what? I gotta apologize because I'm terrible at names. Marinia, Marana, I am so sorry because I know right now you're looking at the camera going, "What a freaking idiot! He can't even pronounce my name." So right now, OG, I need you to spell it how it sounds. But anyways, I see you got the laughing face up here. So what you're going to find out with me is expect the unexpected. Whatever way this show or interview is going, and you're about to take that next step to where you think we're going, I am going to take it a totally different direction. And we like to have a lot of fun. I really hope you join us on all of our lives, but Wednesdays with my brother Skylar Ray, Music and Mayhem, because we are starting to pull in people. I am venturing into a new area. Well, for me, this is all new. But as far as social media, as far as shows, I am now entering the music industry. Oh, look at that. Mariana, Mariana, Mariana. Thank you, OG. And so now if it's wrong, it's OG's fault. Um, but yes, I am actually entering the music industry with my brother Skylar Ray and King Handsome and DJ Bobby Boom and all the other people that I've met now through all of these individuals. What we're doing is with that. But that's because of myself and Skylar Ray. Skylar Ray is just a freaking amazing talent. Him and Kayla, and he was nice enough to come on and do my show and tell his backstory. Besides his incredible journey as a rapper, as an artist, as an entertainer. Um, so I had him come on My Fighter War, and he told his story of not only his past, what he's doing now, and what he plans on doing. And we just clicked. And I was like, dude, man, we gotta further this thing. There's no way with this chemistry and the response that we got from the rest of the people watching My Fighter or Music of Mayhem was born. But then as I started to get to know these entertainers on a personal level, I'm hearing their backstories. So like with King Handsome, I was like, do you know King Handsome? Well, yeah, of course. And you hear his music, he's amazing. Well, in conversation with myself and Skylar, he's telling me these stories. And it's like, son of a bitch, man. I mean, so besides having this incredible talent as a rapper, I mean, he's just a man with a huge heart, a giving, caring heart, and just giving back to so many people. I was like, you know what? People need to hear this because, I mean, let's face it, it's very important for artists or anybody in social media. Um, it's all about getting your platform, your content out there. Of course, it is. Um, so it does come down to followers and how many members and all that stuff as well. If you're going to have 10 people follow you because you say your name and they're like his music's amazing, and but that's all they know. Now you come on my show, we sit there and talk, and they find out that you're doing this for the community. You've got this backstory of this amazing comeback that you were faced with as a youngster. And not only that, you're helping so many others. It's just, I mean, it's not like you're bribing people, but it just makes a complete picture. So instead of just the artist and the talent, you get to know the man or the woman and just the incredible person that you are. And it just makes you that much more special in my eyes. So that's my job. What do you got going on here, brother? Uh, I will definitely be chit chatting with you. I'm not sure about today. I will be reaching out. No, I will definitely be reaching out to you because I definitely look forward to hearing what's going on with your journey and your MMA. And it's definitely been a lot of fun watching, your transformation here. I mean, from where you were, where you are, and to where you're going. So I hope you're as proud of yourself as we are of you. Because I remember back when you did our first show, and you were a little nervous and all that. It was oh. Marina with an A in the end. I am from Brazil. Well, welcome from Brazil. And since you're right around the corner, from us here in Detroit, spread the word about this really awesome individuals in Detroit, Michigan. This weird little crazy fucker is Manny Vitale and My Fight Our War, along with the rest of the My Fight Our War family at Music and Mayhem family. We'd love to have you as well as all of your family and friends join us and be part of this amazing ride. So, again, welcome and love the tats too. Yeah, I have quite a few myself, and hell, that might be another segment. Um, because seeing all of our guests and family members with their tats, and then of course they all have a backstory. And I was a late bloomer when it came to all mine. I mean, I've my back, my chest, everything's covered. Um, but it's just funny hearing our backstories because, like I said, for me, I all my buddies. I mean, I was a late bloomer as far as jumping on the Harleys and that whole lifestyle and the tats. Some of my guys, like 16, 15, 16, 17, were already starting to, jump on that. And I was like, you will never, it's just like, how that goes, Renee. We will never, ever get a tattoo. And then that's followed up with what? Never say never, right? But I was very adamant. No, man, you'll never see a tat on me until you did. And then you hear people say, once you get that first one, they're addicting. Once you get that first one, you're going to get another and another, which I again said never happened. It happened. And I didn't get my first tattoo until I was 28 years old. And it was when I got done, when I graduated from the Detroit Police Academy. It was myself and a bunch of my guys. Two of them wanted tattoos, and the shop was. I knew the guys that owned it, and they said we're gonna, go. And I'm like, well, I'll go with you. We'll hang out. Then we're gonna go to the bar. So we get there, and as you have to book a slot. The bigger the tat, the longer the time, the more expensive, so on, so on. So we come walking in, and my buddy Dean walks in. And on the way there, I could tell that he was having second thoughts. I'm like, brother, I tell you what, I mean, it was a big tat. And you booked off this guy for like 4 hours or something like that. We walk in, and he decides, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. Um, so he then informs Rob, you know what? I'm not going to do it. Well, let's just say Rob wasn't happy. Um, as we're getting ready to walk out, go to the bar, I happen to look up, and they have tats all over, collages, stuff to pick from. And all of a sudden I look, there's a Tasmanian devil with a police hat and handcuffs and a gun. And I'm like, no way. Well, the backstory on that is as a little dude, they used to call me Taz for obvious reasons, just all over the place, little crazy little bastard. And so I look over and I said, how much for that one? And the guy's like, well, I'll tell you what, if you get that, I'll give you a great deal because your asshole friend here just screwed me out of a time slot. So I'll put you in. I'll give you a deal. I can't move my arm up that high, but up here, there's a Tasmanian devil, the police hat and a gun and a badge from when I graduated from the academy. Afterwards, I said the same thing. He actually told me, he goes, you'll be back. I'm like, hell no. Yep. I've been back. And for a while there, I was in a chair probably every 2-3 weeks, just loving every minute of it. And now that it's just talking about it, I do believe I need a little ink therapy now. So tell you what, man, I'm gonna have to shoot over to Brazil. We'll go get some tats. What do I see here from Tyler? Hmm. Hmm. I'm just gonna let that sit there for a while. You gotta do a Bam Bam Bigelow. You want to get some flames all over that dome of yours? You know what, Tyler? If that's what you want, do it. And don't let anyone change your mind if that's what you truly want, man. Because as all of us who have tats know, um, people that don't have them will sit there and give us their opinion, which it's like, but or they'll look at them and assume something totally different. That it's like I remember, like for myself, I've got skulls. I've got skulls and snakes, and other things that have different meanings for me. And I remember before I started my journey down, tattooed hoodman, I remember seeing some of these tats that were just like these medieval looking skulls and these snakes coming around wrapping through its eyeballs and shit. And I remember thinking, why would you want that? Well, the thing is, because it means something totally different to the person. I mean, unless you know the person, they tell you, just because you see a picture of you might see a tombstone and that's it, a tombstone with a date on there. And everyone's assuming, well, okay, but in reality, there might be something 100% different. So, I never judge anyone's tats because, they are very personal and they are very special to each and every person. So, yeah, I think it might be time to get some ink therapy. What else we got going on? Look at OG just pulled 225. All right. Well, let's see. Today, what's going on today? I'm not sure who our guest is tonight. That Sundays, Matt Cronin, who is our producer in New York, he's in charge of my YouTube. Um, he's in charge of he puts all of our shows in order from YouTube to TikTok to Instagram to Facebook page. That's his job. He's our producer and our editor. So it's kind of neat because every Sunday, it's just like we've got a bank of people that we see, of our guests. Like I said, every 6 weeks we fly out to New York, and we've got a list of people who want to come on the show. And the first time that we flew out there and did our first recording, we were there for 3 days of recording. And we were trying to figure out our schedule. And Matt Cronin, our producer, is like, well, this is going to be our first run with the studio here. It's going to be my first time there in that studio, getting used to it and having the people come on. There was talk about how many we were going to do in one day and how many we were going to do total in 3 days. And going back and forth on it, it was like, well, tell you what, Matt, what do you think as far as numbers? I don't ever want to jeopardize the quality of the interview just to have the quantity go up. And he said, well, let's see, for 3 days of filming, he goes, if we can do maybe 6, 7 shows, 8 shows, maybe 9, if maybe, he goes, like between 6 to 7 shows in the 3 days. He goes, that'll be good. He goes, but then again, he goes, that's up to you. He goes, it's our studio. We're there those days. We film, we record. That's all I had to hear, because I love a challenge. And when I hear someone saying, well, especially if you doubt me, it's like, well, I don't know if you can do that. Challenge accepted. So that's exactly what I did. On our first venture out there, we were planning on, I think we were going to do like 8 or shoot for 7 shows. And Cronin's like, dude, that's a lot to do in that short amount of time. You're doing an hour-ish each, show prep, talking with the guests, everything, meeting families. You're taking pictures. It's a process. It's not like you just walk in. You walk into the studio, walk in, the person sits down, throw the headsets on, and you do an hour, and then you get up and they walk right out. Not at all. So he said, let's go be like 6 or 7. And I immediately, once he said, I go, what's the most someone's done in a day? And I think he said it was like around 8 or 9 or something like that. I could be wrong. As soon as I heard that, it was like, oh, hell no. Our first go around, I did 15 shows in 3 days. It was awesome. I had such a good time. I mean, it was a lot, but we did it. And the thing is, we never ever compromised the integrity of our show or the person, because once you are a guest on the show, you are my priority. I will never ever jeopardize your story because of a time frame or anything like that. So yeah, we kicked out, I think it was 13, because then I did 2 shows. I was a guest on other people's shows. Marinia, tattoos are for us only. Yep. You are so right. You are so freaking right. And I've had a few friends, and they've had some wild shit that just like, I mean, to look at it face value, you would think it would be very um, like almost Satanist ritual stuff going on, very medieval kind of stuff, and it ended up being the actual opposite. And but I do remember saying, I don't know, man, why I really don't want skulls and snakes all over. I've got skulls everywhere. Um, but yeah, that's you know what, Mourinho, we're gonna do something. We'll have a segment where discussing our tats and meanings behind them. You know, how old were you? I'll figure out something. Or I could do this. Hey, OG, you want to take care of that? I'd love doing that. It pisses her off so bad. And again, for you, Meridius, OG is the admin who runs everything, all the administrative stuff. And yeah, so yeah, just to try to drive her absolutely crazy. Um, People will pop on with ideas, and I'm like, sure, admin, let's do it. You know, hey, we got an event going on in Alabama. You know, we'd love to have you come out as a speaker. Okay, Manny, you're going to be in New York at that time. Well, we're going to land eventually, and let's just fly back that way. Uh-oh. What do we got? OG, aren't you supposed to be working out? Mm. And for those who may not know what she is referring to, Father Solanus actually is now it's Blessed Solanus Casey. Father Solanus is a place I'd go to in Detroit. It's the Capuchins, the follow organization of the priests. The Capuchins are located in Detroit as well. Father Solanus, for those of you who may want to check it out, I am one thing again, Marina, with our show is one thing we will never do is tell you you have to do this. You know, to be sober, recovery, you have to do this or else you'll fail. No, no. What we do is we will share all of our opinions. And whenever you hear me speak, a lot of times I will get very passionate at times. When I am pissed, you will know I'm pissed. You know, when I'm upset, you'll know I'm upset. When I'm happy, you'll see me laughing. When I'm very touched by different things, you will see me crying like a baby. That's okay. But when it comes to things that we don't do, is we will never push politics or religion on anybody. That being said, I don't mean that you can't discuss it. I mean, like for me, I was born and raised Catholic, and I will talk about my Catholic religion and my faith in God above all day, every day. But what I won't do is say, hey, listen, if you want to be saved, if you want to be whole, if you want to, recover from your issues, you need to be Catholic. You need to be Protestant. You need to be Lutheran. No, that's what I mean. By all means, whatever your faith is, God bless you, because without faith, we're empty. And that's something that is very important to me. But back to Father Solanus, he is a priest who it was just amazing man. And there are documented miracles by Father Solanus. And once this happens, you are on the path to become a saint. He went from Father Solanus to now he is known as Blessed Solanus Casey. and he's one step away from becoming a saint. And I pray to God that I see that before my eyes close for the last time. So that's Father / Casey. How are you doing that now as you're posting? So I think you're fibbing. She's supposed to be working out. How are you working out posting at the same time? Gotcha. Oh, well, look at OG. Here she is at the gym, still working on a job here. Let's see. So if anybody has any questions, or if anybody wants me to come somewhere and speak or travel arrangements, I'm saying yes right now. And if there's an issue, OG's on the, she's watching, so we could just clear it up with OG right now, and I'll mark it down. So, are we going to Brazil? Hey, I'm in. So let's get an event going in Brazil. Love to go. Actually, my brother Skylar Ray was just there. So why not? Oh man, I'm getting tired for some reason. Oh, that's right. I haven't slept in a couple years. All right. Well, I take it you guys don't hear any music right now, do you? And the only reason I say that is I happen to look down into my headset. I'm hearing. I forgot to turn my phone off, and I had music playing. But I kind of like the background stuff. So let me know if you guys hear some music. Thunderstruck. Gotta love it. No, I do not own the rights to this music. Gotta make sure you say that, or I don't want to get in trouble. I do not own the rights to Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Uh-oh. What do we got going on here from my brother Tyler? You go for it, because supposedly she's a nurse. No one's seen her license yet. Just saying. She'll hook you up. She will hook you up, Tyler. Okay. Well, listen, guys. I appreciate the little chit chat time here. I am going to actually kind of chill for a little bit before heading out the door for breakfast. And besides that, I'm starting to lose my voice again. So today's schedule is, I don't know. We are dropping a new video, or I'm sorry, we are dropping our Sunday show at 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. So please check us out. Marinia, if you could tell all of your lovely family in Brazil, we would love to have a swarm of all of your family and friends from Brazil watch us, as well, and share a lot of stories. I mean, where'd you go? Let's get your picture back up there. There you go. Really appreciate you coming on this morning and your interaction. One thing that means a lot to me is just that, seeing when there's a couple things that happen when I see the blue share or start go live turn red. When I hit that button, that means I'm live. And when I hit that and I see that we're live, I am a very happy person, because I absolutely love doing this. And the one thing, I'm not sure how familiar you are with the social media and shows and monetization and YouTube and all of that goes along with it, and especially with Facebook. When you get to a certain point, you can actually see, it'll pop up, it'll say send stars. And what that is you can send in stars, which is equivalent to currency. And a lot of different shows, they'll have a thing running on the bottom. Please send stars to help with our content. Please send stars. You will not hear that from me ever. You will never hear me asking for you to send me money. That's just me. Believe me, it does help, because the cost of the studio the cost of flying to different places, the cost of this, it does go up, but that's our issue. Um, Trust me, I'm not going to turn anything down because a lot of our amazing family members do Sunstars. But the whole point of this is you'll never hear me ask about it. The one thing that I've said, Meridia, I actually got yelled at by some of our family members because I wasn't asking, which I thought was freaking hilarious. They're like, Manny, you know that you can do that now. And I was like, yeah, I do know that. And everyone on Facebook knows that. So I am not going to ask. Besides that, what means more to me is when I go live and I see, and what I'm pointing at right now on my monitor is just a list of the people who are watching, the list of their names, the list of their comments, and the interaction. That means more to me than anything. Knowing that what I'm doing is something that you enjoy and something that you like to be part of. So you guys are my stars. So that's it. But again, like I said, I'm not going to turn anything away. So you guys have a great day. And yes, I will definitely be back throughout the day. Because it's going to be a homebound day, just chilling. This shoulder, I don't know if you know, I had my shoulder surgery. It's going to be just a day to relax because I kind of been on the go for the last ever, and need a little chill time just to kind of heal. But that being said, you guys have a great morning, and I am going to go to breakfast and have a big old waffle, and then I am going to church, and then I'm going to the cemetery to visit with my dad, and then do the Stations of the Cross. Then I'm back to bother y'all. I'm practicing my Southern draw for a event we're going to in June. So you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you guys later on this afternoon. I love you guys, man. DJ Bobby Boom, thank you for last night, man.